Hello, and this is Cryptosi DAODAO episode 10. It's been a while. We have been busy working in public, and I thought I would continue with that theme. The DAO has been busy. There's links to joining the DAO's Discord in the description below. Everyone's welcome. Before the tokens actually get distributed, we need to build our own launchpad. So we discussed building our launchpad about 5 months ago when we were initially going to launch on Juno. The guys at Juno, they said no, not really. We couldn't get any traction there, to be honest with you, for whatever reason. Let's actually check on Juno. Let's actually check on Juno in the last. I don't know what this is going to say. This is literally just okay. So yeah, so there you have it. So there you have it. They had this nice pump. Oh, this was around the time when I made the last video. Then there was a pump quite soon after. But that's all gone away. So we're not going to build on Juno. The guys at Juno were not really receptive to the idea of the Vulcan Launchpad, and without reception there on that small chain, we decided we may as well go where the people are, as opposed to going where there's not very many people and trying to get backing from the incumbents. For whatever reason, we probably won't get that. So we decided to go and launch on Ethereum Arbitrum. We've launched on Arbitrum some months ago. We'll recap on that in another episode. But in this one, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the second stage, where we're going to look at the milestones that we've got for building in public. And this is a public document. So if you do want to get involved, the link to the Discord will be in the description. Just come to the Discord and yeah, someone will show you a link to this document. So basically, to build the launchpad, which we discussed in a previous video, we've broken it down into 4 steps. First step is to build the UI, register and login functionalities with MetaMask wallet sign-in. Doesn't have to be MetaMask. A lot of the other Web3 wallets work. Build a simple backend and database using Node.js. I'm not sure if we actually plumped on Node.js in the end. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, that's done. That was done. And this is the one that we've literally just finished today as of making this video. And that's the process for creating a new ICO. The ability to create a new ICO with already minted tokens. So how it works is you create the ICO, you then have to load the ICO with your tokens, and then people can go in. The reason why is because we're not entirely sure that it works best if the tokens are created from scratch. So what will happen in the future is, if you have the correct legal authorization from a particular legal firm, then you can create tokens at the same time as you do your sale. With this, although they're called ICOs, they're not really ICOs because the tokens will already exist. Although they kind of are ICOs because it's the initial time that they're being offered. So it's the initial offering, but not the initiation of the coin. So it's down to interpretation. Anyway, that's how it works. So you'll create the ICO, you then load it up with your tokens, you then go out to solicit funds, the funds reach your soft cap, you'll share your tokens with all the people who have invested. If it reaches the hard cap, the investors will obviously get slightly less tokens because there's more of them. or your tokens will be returned. I think in our initial version, your tokens will be returned to you if you reach the soft cap. You set the price for your tokens. When you reach the hard cap, all of the tokens get sent away. If the offering finishes before you reach the hard cap, but you've reached the soft cap, anyone can then close the auction down and send the tokens to the people. We've got also a unique way to incentivize these offerings. So there is a 2.5% fee that goes to the DAO. There's a 1.5% fee that goes to whichever platform the I believe it's up here somewhere in this document. Let me scroll. Here we go. Here's the fee structure. 1.5% for the contribution partner and a 1% for the listing partner. The contribution partner is this website that you're on when you make a contribution into an ICO. The listing partner is the website that you're on when you list it. So all of this is decentralized, and we're expecting people to build their own front ends. It's Web3. It's Web3, baby. Okay, so let's go back, shall we, to our current step. I just explained how the soft cap works and where it's supposed to go. All right. So, would you like to see the Vulcan Launchpad so far? So here's where we are so far. We literally just completed step number 2, and we are moving on to step number 3 now. But let's have a look at the Launchpad as it stands. So we're not finished by any stretch of the imagination. We're almost halfway through. So some of this will have to get cleaned up. So these aspect ratios will have to get sorted out. And this actual dashboard is the last thing to be done. I don't believe these filters work as of yet. Oh, maybe they do. Progress, success. Maybe they do. Sort by created chains. Well, we've only got one chain so far. So let's get on the correct chain, which is Sapodia. I'm going to show you the. What's happening here is I don't think I'm showing you my entire screen. Okay, so there's a little bit of the screen that's not being shown. Let's try. Hold on. Bear with me whilst I just try to. Yeah, I'm trying to make it so that we can see the whole screen, but we can't. Let me check. Okay, I can't bother to do that. Right, so we're logging in now. I have to log in via MetaMask. You can't see that because I'm only capturing the browser, not capturing the extension, so you can't see what's happening there. So yeah, we've logged in, and this is my avatar. It's a guy who looks a little bit like me, I guess. He wears glasses and I don't. Guess that's about the only difference. Here we've got a profile. So this was actually stage 1. There we've got our profile. Put in your name, this, that, and the other. All of these special things. I'm just a guy with a massive head. I think there's a tiny mistake there. Anyway, and then you can go through and you can see on the profile. So if we go back to the dashboard, so this was the process, was launching a new ICO. So for this, we'll go through it just to show you how it works, what the process will be like. If you don't like the process, you are welcome to come back at your own leisure and contribute. Off to the side here, to this side here, there's a preview. You can't actually see the preview because I'm not capturing the entire screen, and I need a keyboard. This is all very unprofessional, but I only decided to make this video last minute to keep everybody up to date. So we will call this Wednesday. Oh, we'll call this errors. Let's not worry about spelling mistakes. We'll raise 1 ETH and our soft cap will be 0.5. We'll have a video link. We'll use this link here. We choose an end time. We get this really nice calendar. So we'll choose a week in advance. So this will now last a week. We can't see it, but just where my head is, move my head. Just where my head is, there is a time remaining and a link to a video. Please buy my rubbish ICO. And you can put images in here. Oh, let me add a little image. You can add images in here and whatnot. Okay. You then have to go and put in your token address. Now, this is the token that you're going to be dispensing, right? Or your token for your ICO. So we have been using a particular token for all of our testing, which is this test token. So we'll get the address for your test token, the wallet address where you want the payments to go. For this, I'll have the payments go into my own wallet address, doesn't matter. The token price, you can choose between Ethereum or USD. So put it in USD and we'll have them as $1 each. Actually, $10 each. These are really expensive tokens. No, $1, let's not be silly. $1 each. So we need to deposit 3,278 tokens to reach my 1 ETH. Hard cap and get the ICO started. If you reach a soft cap, we'll distribute 1639 and 1639 will be returned. Obviously, the higher up you go, the more tokens you distribute and the least tokens get returned. In the future, we'll change this so that it will be that tokens don't get returned, that perhaps tokens just get shared out amongst the people who've paid. So just hitting it just at a soft cap by the end of the auction would end you up getting more tokens if you wanted to do that. Right, so now there's a spam filter. Spam filter so that anybody doesn't just come along on these networks where the gas fees are low and just launch loads of stupid ICOs. It's going to cost you $100 to launch each ICO. It means only launch ICOs if you're serious. The $100 is going to go directly to the DAO. The money does not come to me. So we'll pay this spam filter. The way this spam filter is paid is a little different to most normal payments in that it's going to be a request as opposed to just giving you an address and allowing you to pay. So in MetaMask, it will look a little bit different to what it usually looks like when you're sending $100. I'll make a tutorial video and probably have a little button for it here and a little pop-up to show people what is the spam filter. But I'm going for it now. MetaMask is open. You can't see it, obviously. And yeah, okay. So once the spam filter has been paid, it's processing. We're on Sepolia. Sepolia is moving quite slow at the moment. But once this spam filter is paid, we can then deploy the smart contract, which will then prompt the platform to ask us to deposit the tokens. Once we've deposited the tokens, there we go. Nice little pop-up up here saying you've successfully paid the spam filter. You can't see that, it's off the screen. And then you click deploy. Uploads everything to IPFS. And then it starts to deploy the ICO smart contract. This is another gas required action. So MetaMask pops up, you pay a little bit more ETH gas. This will all be on Arbitrum, so fees will be very low. We will probably launch on Ethereum mainnet, but okay. So ICO is ready to be launched. Please now deposit tokens to be distributed. Let's close that. And here we go. So now it's showing me where I need to deposit the tokens and how many I need to deposit. So I simply copy that address and it shows what tokens I need to deposit. These are the tokens that we're selling in our ICO. So if I go to my tokens, they are the Cryptosi tokens, and I send, I put this address in, and it's 3277, right? 3,277. So I click next, and I confirm. So I've just confirmed the transfer of the tokens from my wallet into the ICO smart contract. Once the ICO receives it, then the ICO is then live. It's live, it's public, anybody can join. It's absolutely decentralized. So the Launchpad is just a front end. These smart contracts exist. Anyone could build their own front ends. Obviously, the Vulcan Launchpad will be the first front end, but we're hoping to get some legal firms or some other ICO launching projects to create their own front ends. Maybe if they're NFT gated and things like that, then the ICOs can be better vetted in the future to make sure that we are compliant. There will be certain front ends which are compliant front ends, fully compliant front ends. This front end is just use at your own risk. You have to make sure that you are being compliant. We'll need to add some pop-ups to say, please be sure that you can do what is legal in your jurisdiction, and please be sure that you don't accept money from people who are not in the correct jurisdiction to do so. If you do that, that's your own business, nothing to do with us, because we don't want none of that problems. So then you just click save, and that's that. The ICO has been launched successfully. So that is the process of launching a new ICO so far. There will be some changes between now and the end. This is just to keep you updated, really. So the next step that we're going to be moving on to will be ICO investment. That will be where, if you look here at the dashboard, so this is what we've just launched. Here's our project. But if you look here, there are some other projects. So let's say this one, for example, we might decide to view it. So say you want to buy into this one, you would click into here, you'd click decide to back this project. Pop-up would come up, ask you to pay, show you how many tokens you're going to get, That's the next step that we're working on currently. So step 3 of 4. Users can invest in the required token and is shown how many tokens they'll get. ICO should be completed and the payment should be distributed to the different people. Once we've done that step, we are one step away from having the minimum viable product, which is having a user dashboard, simple user dashboard. When a user connects their wallet, it's shown the ICOs a user is currently invested in. It'll also show your history and where the price of the token now compared to the price when you bought it. And some other bits and pieces. And that's it. I guess that concludes our update. That concludes this update. This was just really because I haven't made a video in a while. So I thought I'd make one just to show us where we are. Very excited about this Launchpad. Obviously, it's totally decentralized, allows people to build their own Launchpad. Initially on Arbitrum, we will try to launch on networks like Base and Blast and wherever all the fun things are. I guess this will be great for meme tokens to raise funds, or maybe even for things outside of crypto where you have your own tokens, maybe real world assets. You might want to distribute the tokens for a football team, and you could use this platform, put all the information in, and people can come from anywhere in the world, as long as they are legally allowed to do so, and put in these funds. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Remember, if you're interested in joining Cryptosi DAO, we are building, we are having a great time. Please come to the link down below. And there will be a Kanban style board for this project on D-Work. We haven't built that yet. So hopefully the next update will be me showing you that board. Thanks for watching. I've been Cryptosi. You've been amazing. And I will see you on the next one. Peace out.